5 years. It's their silver anniversary here at QVC. Why? Well, they do lighting beautifully, and not just for us, right? They're known for having these gorgeous light displays at all of these really fancy places in the world. They've taken that same technology and put it in these beautiful Christmas trees. I mean, shop for your Christmas trees, because I think a couple of them already sold out at midnight. Well, guess what? We have a set of 3 illuminated poinsettia sticks. Now we have some decorations, and these are illuminated. Isn't that beautiful? I love these. They're $41.98. You're getting 3 of these. So this is where I say, if you can, you are wanting to get more. You just are going to want to. $13.99. That is your easy pay. H472582 is your item number, and they come in 2 different colors. We have the gold. That's the color set here, and they're pretty. That's the gold, and then the tree is both colors, the gold and the white, and then or the ivory, and then here is the ivory as well. But these are great, and wait till you see how they work, because this really takes your tree to the next level. And I love that. Rachel Pavis is here. She's one of our brand experts over at Bethlehem Lights. Hi, Miss Rachel.
So
nice
good
to see you.
Monica.
I love these. I saw these. I was like, what? Picks. We love our picks for our trees, but illuminated picks, you don't really find those.
No, I haven't seen anything like this out in the marketplace. These are incredible because they add that winter botanical of the gorgeous poinsettia, and then we combined it with our amazing little fairy lights, all with the battery box into the stem of it, so you you're not having to tie to any wires or any battery box. You'll notice there's the little button right there. That's going to control it as well. So it allows you to turn the lights on. You can have them on 3 different speeds of glisten, 2 speeds of twinkle, and they're just absolutely gorgeous.
This is taking your decorating up a notch or 2, right? That is gorgeous. So you do have to provide the 3 AA batteries, and these are for indoor use only, but look at the light that you are getting. Come on.
I love how it illuminates the flower like that. And there's just 10 little LEDs, fairy lights in there, but the way that they kind of play off of each one of the petals is so, so pretty. And there's even like little touches. You'll notice about a little silver rim on the edge of each of the petals that just kind of add to that. They're really beautiful.
These are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Again, I have not seen anything like this, and I am always looking for, you know, a little something here I can do in the tree to add more light to the tree. Listen, we love the lights on the tree, obviously, right? That's the thing about a Bethlehem Lights Christmas tree. If you were shopping for them earlier, the lights on them are spectacular. But this is the jewelry.
Yes.
Okay, this is the jewelry. This is where you have fun with your decorations. And you get something like this home, people are gonna go, where did you get that from? I've not seen anything like this on the market either. So when I saw these in the show today, I was so, so excited. And look how beautiful they look. And that's 2 sets. So imagine getting just 2 sets. It's probably all you're gonna need.
Right, exactly. You can do so many different things with these. Like, you know, you're seeing them there in the tree. They look gorgeous when they're nestled into the tree. They also are really pretty standalone if you put them in a vase, but you can also add other greenery to them. You can lay them in your garland. I mean, I just put them here in this little like trayscape with some other berries and some greenery.
Yep.
The thing I love about these too, Monifa, is that it's not just Christmas. You can put these out at Thanksgiving, and then you can have these out for the whole winter season.
I would keep them out.
Yeah.
I would totally keep these out. They're beautiful. There's no reason to put them away, especially if you decorate in gold and ivory. Come on, that goes with kind of everything.
It does.
So you can completely leave these out, style them in different places around your home. Like you said, put them in a little vase or something. Like I have these vases where the tops are so narrow that it's hard for me to actually put, they're beautiful, but the tops are narrow. So I really don't put like real flowers or anything in it. So maybe I'll put like some flowers in there every once in a while. But to be able to change those out and maybe put a couple of these in there, that would add some light to it. I love that. On top of the fireplace, that is fun. I'm always putting picks on top of the fireplace, right, in my garland. Now I can put some that are illuminated. Yeah, I love these.
They're really, really special. And you know, to that point that you were saying, you can nestle these just about anywhere that you're putting your decorations. In fact, when you said that having a narrow vessel was big for you, well, that's the reason we created these, because you know, we've seen that Bethlehem Lights has done fairy lights now for years and years and years. And so we saw that there was a need for a narrow battery box on some of our items. So that's why we created this stem on this, so that it is easy to place it right into the vessels like that and not have to worry about where you're hiding the battery box.
And it has different, timer, by the way, if you're wondering, 6-hour timer, and it has fast glisten, it has glisten, slow glisten, twinkle, slow twinkle, and steady on.
Exactly. So it has all those beautiful features that we know and love with the Bethlehem Lights fairy lights. And that's just with the press of the button. You'll see it toggles there. There's your glisten. So 3 different speeds of the glisten. And then you'll see it kind of go, there's your twinkle. And then if you hit it one more time, you can slow it down to a slow twinkle.
Look at that.
So it can be fun and festive for the different holiday. But
I mean, come on. Like, that's giving you all of that versatility as well. These are great. You will use these so much. Put them in the fireplace along that garland. Indoor use only, right?
Yes.
Put them there. If you've ever put picks there and you always go back through and you have to add in some extra lights, well, guess what? Maybe you don't have to do that anymore with these. They're 3 to a set. Maybe you get a couple sets. 3
full flowers. And I want to mention too, because they are very sizable. The blooms are about 8 inches in diameter. So
and I'm playing with them too.
Right,
they're movable.
And they are posable, because we've put in fact, if I show the underside, you'll see there's wires on each one of the petals.
Yeah.
So that allows you to mold them and move them however you want to move them around.
Which is nice.
And so many rich, beautiful petals. Notice too, Monifa, all of the petals are different sizes. You have the larger ones on the bottom, and then you go to the smaller ones on the top, and then of those 10 little LED lights.
Bethlehem Lights, right? Leave it to them to create something like this. This is great. There are 2 colors, the gold and the ivory. You're getting a set of 3, $13.99. That is your easy pay for these illuminated poinsettia picks. H472582 is your item number. Oh, these make me so happy, Rachel. I love these.
Thanks, Monifa.
So good. So we're going to see Rachel in a little bit, and she'll be back with these from Bethlehem Lights. You're getting 2, and this is something that I would